block. El ruido del barrio, from the east to the west. Ruido del barrio, we don't rest. We've been loud since before they try to quiet us down. The Ruido of the barrio is the crown of the noise they couldn't kill. We amplified every time they turned the volume down. We multiplied the frequency. The block produces its own signal, and the signal is original and criminal. Only to the ones who feel what they can't control. The Ruido del Barrio has its own patrol of the frequency. We hold the bandwidth of the block, from the east side to the boulevard. We run the clock of the daily noise that tells you we are here, living loud despite everything. That's clear. The noise is the resistance. They want silence from the barrio. That's the alliance of the quiet and the power. Silence us and the block becomes invisible to the fuss of the politics that only sees what makes a sound. We stay loud. The Ruido del Barrio is found in every corner, every speaker, every wall, every mural and the echo down the hall of the building on the avenue. We loud, not performing for you. Loud and proud because the noise is presence, and the presence is the proof that the barrio exists. The Ruido is the Ruido del Barrio. The noise don't stop. Ruido del Barrio, we run in the block. El Ruido del Barrio, from the east to the west. Ruido del Barrio, we don't rest. They built the walls but couldn't stop the frequency. The Ruido finds the crack in every decency of the polite. The noise is not the problem. We are the problem. They've been trying to solve them since we got here with the music and the language, and the food and the color and the anguish of the arrived and the built from the concrete. The Ruido del Barrio is the heartbeat of the place. They didn't build for us, but we built here. Every block a statement that we're permanent and clear. Permanent. We planted in the asphalt deep. The roots of the Ruido while the others sleep on the comfortable. We've been awake since before the comfortable was at stake. The noise is the alarm and the alarm is always on. Ruido del Barrio, from the dusk to the dawn, from the Roosevelt to the Imperial, we hold it. Every block a chapter in the story we've been told. It belongs to someone else, but listen to the Ruido. That's the sound of us, and we're Ruido del Barrio, the noise don't stop. Ruido del Barrio, we run in the block. El Ruido del Barrio, from the east to the west. Ruido del Barrio, we don't rest. Ruido del Barrio, the noise don't stop. Ruido del Barrio, we run in the block. El Ruido del Barrio, from the east to the west. Ruido del Barrio, we don't rest. Ruido del Barrio, we run it in loud. Rock and barrio, noise in the crowd. Huesos, Huesos del Asfalto. The bones of the street, beneath every beat. Los Huesos del Barrio hold everything down. Huesos del Asfalto. Underground crown. Debajo del asfalto están los que vinieron antes. Beneath the pavement, all the giants whose bones became the substrate of the block. You're walking on their labor. Every shock of the heel on the concrete is the pressure of the living on the dead. The measure of the debt we carry is in every step. I think about this when I walk. I kept this knowledge like a compass. Los Huesos del Asfalto, the bones, the vessels of the generation that paved this for us with their sacrifice, their daily fuss of the impossible made possible by grinding. Huesos del Asfalto, I keep finding the depth of what they gave in the surface. I cross daily the bones of the barrio, holding the asphalt safely. Huesos del Asfalto, the bones of the street, beneath every beat. Los Huesos del Barrio hold everything down. Huesos del Asfalto, underground crown. The asphalt is the thinnest layer over everything that made this neighborhood a real thing. Se necesitaron generaciones, it took generations of the daily and the patient populations of the barrio, building what the surface hides. The bones of the community, the guides of the current by the historical direction of Los Huesos. Bone by bone, the section of the avenue was made by hand on hand. On hand of the arrived who made their stand in the nothing and produced a something. Yo camino sobre huesos. I'm running on the bones of the greatness of the ordinary ancestors who never got the legendary treatment but built legendary things. Huesos del Asfalto, that's for everything. Huesos del Asfalto, the bones of the street, beneath every beat. Los Huesos del Barrio hold everything down. Huesos del Asfalto, underground crown. Ahora soy yo el que deja huella en el asfalto. Now I'm the one whose step hits hard into the surface. My bones becoming the next layer of the blocks coming. Accumulation, the The living become the bones of the next generation, stepping stones, and that's not morbid. It's the honest cycle of the built. The promise of the ancestor is the surface of the present. The bones of the barrio are the pleasant foundation of whatever comes after this. Huesos del Asfalto, the synopsis of the whole project of the barrio's existence. Layer by layer by layer, the persistence of the built is the persistence of the bone. Huesos del Asfalto,
This is our stone.
Huesos del Asfalto, the bones of the street. Beneath every beat,
Los huesos del barrio.
hold everything down. Huesos del Asfalto,
Underground crown. Huesos del asfalto.
the bones of the street. Beneath every beat,
Los huesos del barrio.
hold everything down. Huesos del Asfalto,
Underground crown.
bones del asfalto.
Los huesos del barrio. The foundation holds generation over generation. The story unfolds. Get out. Yeah.
Black hair rising from the concrete and the block. Black hair rising, cannot stop the clock. Black hair rising up from everything they gave us. Black hair rising, nothing left to save us. We built this from the ash of what they left behind. Every structure standing here was built by the kind of determination that they didn't think existed. In the ones they wrote the policy against, we persisted. Past every mechanism of the design reduction of our ceiling, the black hand construction of the possible from the provided nothing. The zero sum that we turned into something is the origin story of the block you're standing on. Every building, every business carried on. The back of those who came before the paving of the avenue, the saving of the nothing into something is the black hand. Rising from the concrete, understand that what you're walking on we built from our own materials without the guilt. Black hand rising from the concrete and the block. Black hand rising, cannot stop the clock. Black hand rising up from everything they gave us. Black hand rising, nothing left to save us. Black around, black around, listen. Black around, listen. Hey yo, the rising is not metaphor, it's architectural. The physical reality of the sectoral building of the community from the bottom. Every wall we raised, every locked and gotten door we open. Black hand doing it without the blueprint that the powerful pursue it with. We give a the structure into being. Every generation adding, every seeing of the possible and the available material. The black hand rising is not the ethereal aspiration. It's the crane and the nail and the Tuesday morning wind with the detail of the constructed outweighs the obstruction. We built past every systematic function designed to limit what the hand could reach. Like black hand rising, that's what the block will teach. Black hand rising from the concrete and the block. Black hand rising, cannot stop the clock. Black hand rising up from everything they gave us. Black hand rising, nothing left to say. Well, now the rising hand extends to what comes next. The black hand passing forward is the text of the living, not the monument, the motion. The hand that built passes the same devotion to the building. The next generation's hand rises from the same concrete and the sand of the same foundation. What we pass is not the building, but the breaking of the glass. Ceiling as the practice. We don't teach the ceiling. We teach the reach that goes beyond it. Black hand rising means the ceiling was a rumor. What it means is the hand that built is also the hand that goes past the height they specified. The black hand knows no ceiling built by others as its own. Black hand rising from the concrete and the block. Black hand rising, cannot stop the clock. Black hand rising up from everything they gave us. Black hand rising, nothing left to save us. Black Lowrider graveyard on the east side of the city. All the old machines rusting. Somebody get me a photographer. This is the museum nobody opens. All the chrome and all the hydraulics and the broken glass of the windshields catching sunlight different in the yard behind the chain link. I'm not distant from this place. I grew up watching these machines roll the boulevard on Friday. These same queens of the asphalt now reduced to the beautiful decay of the abandoned. The dutiful fan of the lowrider knows the cycle. The rise, the road, the boulevard, the final. Resting in the graveyard. Nothing is forever, but the chrome stays beautiful. But ever weather comes for it. And I've been standing in this yard every Sunday since I was a kid. This boulevard. I know the names of the men who built these rides from the neighborhood. Both sides of the family built them summers in the driveway. The hydraulic test was every Friday on the boulevard where everybody watched and rated the bounce, the stains, the paint. All of it weighted by the knowledge of the craft. The lowrider community is the craftsman culture of the block, and the unity of the aesthetic as the language. What you build tells everything about you. They drill this into the young ones watching what you make. With your hands is your biography, the state. You grab into the culture is your actual self, not the words you say. The thing up on the shelf of the completed. The lowrider as the statement of the man who built it. That's the basement.
Lowrider graveyard.
The chrome don't lie.
Lowrider graveyard.
The beautiful don't die.
It just changes form.
The rust is also chrome.
Lowrider graveyard.
This is still our home. Every machine in this yard has a specific history. The man who owned the 64, the mystery of where he went. The family who stayed, the son who comes here on his father's blade of nostalgia. I see him standing in the yard, looking at the car like looking at a card his father dealt him years ago. The hand of the inherited, of the made by hand, is the deepest kind of property there is. The lowrider in the graveyard is still his. We don't mourn the graveyard, we read it like a text. Every vehicle a chapter, every next row a different era of the block's aesthetic progression. The lowrider is prophetic about its moment. Look at the paint job and you know the decade, the economy, the flow of what was possible when someone built this thing. The graveyard is the archive, the offering of the block to the future. This is what we made with the resources available. The grave,
Lowrider graveyard.
the chrome don't lie.
Lowrider graveyard.
The beautiful don't guide.
It just changes form.
The rest is also chrome.
Lowrider graveyard.
This is still our home. Don't rock the rider, don't ride a graveyard. No rider, no rider, no rider, no rider. Don't ride a graveyard. No rider, no rider graveyard.
No Mercy Boulevard, the hardest mile. No Mercy Boulevard, the unforgiving style. No Mercy Boulevard, we coming through. No Mercy Boulevard, nothing soft about what we do. No Mercy Boulevard, the hardest mile. Mercy Boulevard. No mercy for the weakness that you brought to this terrain. The boulevard is not a place for the soft or for the vain of the claim. We test every declaration against the actual weight of the situation, and the soft ones fail the test before the test is done. The boulevard has always been the calibration gun of the character. It strips the performed the way down to the actual of what you are in the relay between the boast and the delivered.
No mercy
Is the name because the boulevard is mercy. Lesson its evaluation of the real. What you show up with is what you get to feel. The friction of against, no cushion, no pretend. Just the boulevard and everything you spin of yourself in it. The weak don't last a mile. No Mercy Boulevard, that's the only style. No Mercy Boulevard, the hardest smile. No Mercy Boulevard, the unforgiving style. No Mercy Boulevard, we coming through. No Mercy Boulevard, nothing soft about what we do. I've been forged on this boulevard since I could walk it. Every year another layer, I don't talk it down from what it is. No Mercy Boulevard, it's not the performance of the heart, it's the actual heart. The friction of the living in a place that's not designed around the giving of the benefit. You earn every inch of the movement here. Every flinch of the untested tells the boulevard your status, not the rank, the readiness, the apparatus of the prepared. Have you done the preparation for the no mercy standard of evaluation? Cause the boulevard does not adjust the grade. It grades you as it found you. Unafraid of the honest assessment. I was graded here and I passed the grade. That's my whole career. No Mercy Boulevard, the hardest smile. No Mercy Boulevard, the unforgiving style. No Mercy Boulevard, we coming through. No Mercy Boulevard, nothing soft about what we do. No Mercy Boulevard, the hardest smile. No. Now I carry the boulevard in everything I do. The no mercy standard is the review I apply. Every situation that I enter, is this real? Is this center or the performance of the thing? The boulevard taught me the distinction. It's not hard once you live the actual. The real has a texture that the perform can't replicate. The lecture of no mercy boulevard to every posturing. The boulevard sees through the costuming immediately, and I see it too. That's the education. That's what the boulevard put through every person who survived it and came out the other side with the actual and not the perform pride. No Mercy Boulevard gave me everything I need to move through any room at any speed. No Mercy Boulevard, the hardest smile. No Mercy Boulevard, the unforgiving style. No Mercy Boulevard, we coming through. No Mercy Boulevard, nothing soft about what we do. No Mercy Boulevard, the hardest smile. No Mercy Boulevard, no Mercy Boulevard, the standard and a mile. The boulevard, the boulevard endures. That's the only style.
The signal rises from the hillside in the morning. The slow unfurling of the day without a warning of what it's gonna bring. I take it as it comes. The steady rhythm of the waking and the drums of the city starting up below. I watch it from the elevation of the patient. The sum of all the moving parts is just the city being itself. And I have learned the art of seeing without the urgency of judgment. The cypress tree don't rush the season, and the season don't rush me. The signal rises and I read the direction of the wind before I make the next selection of my move. The slow and certain over fast and random. The patient strategy, the long form tandem of the thinking and the waiting and the knowing when to move. The cypress smoke is the discipline again.
Cypress smoke signal rising in the morning air. The block below is moving but I'm already there. The signal tells the ones who know how to read the sky. Cypress smoke signal, watch it rise up high. Cypress smoke signal rising in the morning air. The block below is moving but I'm already there. The signal tells the ones who know how to read the sky. Cypress smoke signal, watch it rise up high.
I developed it and hurried as a practice years ago. Watch the fastest ones burn out in the first lap. So I chose the pace of the enduring, not the sprint. The marathon is won by those who know the hint of the turning of the body when the limit gets approached, and back off rather than the ones who get coerced by the ego of the pace. The signal that I send is not the urgent, it's the certain from the end of the patience. From the elevation of the view of the man who took his time to see the whole thing through. The cypress on the hillside grew 300 years before anyone was asking it about its fears. It just grew, that's the instruction I received from the slow and certain patient as the leaves that come and go but leave the tree entirely whole. The cypress smoke signal, that's the protocol. Yeah.
Cypress smoke signal rising in the morning air. The block below is moving but I'm already there. The signal tells the ones who know how to read the sky. Cypress smoke signal, watch it rise up high. Cypress smoke signal rising in the morning air. The block below is moving but I'm already there. The signal tells the ones who know how to read the sky. Cypress smoke signal, watch it rise up high.
The signal and the reader make the communication complete. It takes the sender and the patient, summation of the receiver who has learned the language of the slow. The ones who move too fast will never know what the signal says. They're past it before the red and wonder why they keep arriving at the need for the restart. The cypress smoke is the reminder. The slow unfurling of the signal finds the patient one at the elevation waiting
for the message. I've been calibrating my pace to the pace of the enduring sense. I understood the sprint was not the evidence of the strength. The evidence of strength is the duration. Cypress smoke signal, that's my station. In the patience of the long view from the hill, the signal rising in the morning air still. Yeah.
Cypress smoke signal rising in the morning air. The block below is moving, but I'm already there. The signal tells the ones who know how to read the sky. Cypress smoke signal, watch it rise up high. Cypress smoke signal rising in the morning air. The block below is moving, but I'm already there. The signal tells the ones who know how to read the sky. Cypress smoke signal, watch it rise up high.
The signal in the morning, the patient elevation. Cypress and the smoking, and the long duration.